body, I'm doing what I do, dog. Keep more than a few bars, moving with my crew, dog. We bout it, we came in with them tools, dog. Doing what I do.
Hi, my name is Vernon Shelton, and this is Urban Grandstand. I'm with my man,
Uncle Pimpin, aka Uncle Pimpin, but my name is Ernest Moore on the government issue side. Anyway,
it's a pleasure all mine.
Pleasure is all mine, my brother.
So what's making you get into the comedy? Like, what made you get into the comedy, man?
Well, actually, it was two situations, man. First and foremost, the money, the promises of money that comes with it, and then the first time I was actually realized this is something I should be doing, I was actually put in the circumstances. I was locked up, incarcerated with some guys. We was in the cell, and the dudes looked tough, man. They was killers, you know, killers and rapers and all types of crazy type stuff like that. So I was in there just for getting caught with some drugs, you know. So I wasn't really I didn't have no star, or I didn't have no really prison, like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to be there, you know. I was supposed to be in the rehab somewhere. But they got me amongst these killers and rapists and so I kind of felt uncomfortable because they was talking about what this guy had did. He had cut the woman's head off, and the other man had raped 6 women, and I mean, they was real killers. So I didn't have no killer story to tell. So I just started making jokes, man, and you know, and it kept me comfortable because they was laughing. So, you know, if they was thinking any crazy stuff, it's kind of hard to rape somebody with an erection on, wouldn't you say? If and you laughing, you know what I mean? I'm laughing real hard, and I'm gonna lose the erection. So I figured if I kept them laughing, man, they wouldn't be able to take advantage of them, brother. So, and I found out, I started enjoying that. Now everywhere I went, I'm telling jokes, I'm making people laugh. I'm just entertaining. That's just how I did my time. So as time went on, that's all I kept hearing. Man, you should be on the stage somewhere. Man, you should be doing this. You should. So I came home and started making better choices, better decisions, got clean or whatever. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, man, we had a comedy club, and my wife, she's like, you should go up there. You should go up there. You know. I wasn't really enthused, like I'm gonna go up on stage and tell some jokes or something. But the gentleman who was with us was like, man, I got $50, say you can't go up there and make these people laugh. And I've been doing comedy ever since.
Who do you look up to, going way back, when you get into the comedy? And this is a good one for you. I know it's a good one. You probably got a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? But main one, you could be like,
my comedy inspiration, comedy God, the king of comedy to me is Richard Pryor, of course. And anybody who say it ain't, whoever they say that it is to them, they can only say it so little. But Richard Pryor is everywhere when it comes to comedy. When you say comedy, if you Google the word comedy, Richard Pryor's face will pop up. You feel me? So that's who and plus I grew up on him. It ain't like I'm just, you know, I don't know much about him. I grew up on Richard Pryor. He is my first choice whenever, like, if I say, man, I gotta get in the mood. Because sometimes if I know I'm about to perform or whatever, I want to watch some comedy. You know what I mean? And he one of the first persons I put up him. Then I can look at him, and then I can go, even if like I'm getting ready to say we was on at the spot, I'm getting ready to go in the stage right there. I could, and then I'm like I said, again, I know that some of my material, I know all my material, so but I still ain't in the mood, like, so now to take me a stiff drink and look at about two things Richard Pryor said, boom, okay, I'm ready, and then I'm out there. So that's, like I said, but Richard Pryor is my first go-to guy. He's the father of comedy.
So pretty much, what is your comedy like? You make everybody feel comfortable.
Well, basically, that's the thing. That my comedy, I feel is unique and different because, mind you, I write a little and practice, but I do more practicing hands-on, just practicing with subjects and thinking about. I don't want to come, although that is how it's supposed to go, VA other comedians that's making it or whatever. You're supposed to practice your routine and this. But I don't want you to know my routine. When I come on stage, I don't want you to be able to watch this. He finna tell this joke right here. I want you to be able to say, like, what he finna say next? Like, I don't want you to be able to case me and direct any traffic. A real comic, I feel, it should be able to, number one, it should come from fresh, off my own, like, for example, Richard Pryor, if he was to tell jokes, it should come fresh from but his point of view, his aspect of how he feel right. But if I'm doing it and if I'm saying it and you writing it, it's really not me. And it won't fit if on the times that I am being me. They'd be like, well, dang, that don't fit the same thing he was just saying.
Make you feel perked out. It don't make you feel
fake.
right. It's fake and everything. It make you feel like, okay, he should get all the credit. Right. Why am I even doing it? Do you feel where I'm coming from?
And it's like, that's basically what could happen. I feel like if I had somebody writing my jokes, at any given time, they could snatch the me out from under me. Like, hey, well, I'm the one who wrote all that shit he was saying. You feel me?
Right.
So I don't want to be under that situation.
What do you think about the Cat Williams thing? Calling Kevin Hart out, calling him a puppet. Because he's saying Kevin Hart gets his stuff written and this and that. He called him a puppet. He just put him out there. And I know you've seen it because you've been in this for a minute.
But now, mind you, Kevin Hart probably, he probably do have somebody writing or helping him say, but a lot of his stuff be him too. It be his swagger on it. Yeah. You feel me? But and Cat, I think he just do his own, like myself. I'm gonna come up with my own jokes, and so that's what I think why Cat attacked like that, because but mind you, if it was something, you gotta look at it like this. It's the money thing of the situation. That he eating is paying his bills, so the way he doing it ain't gonna work the way Cat doing it. Cat is really more closer than to a street comic, an underground comic like myself. Yeah. He more of a street or underground comic, but he big. He's been, he got, you know what I mean. He got a reputation or what have you. You know, people know him. You feel me? Yeah. So that's what it is. But and of course any brother, mind you, if I same situation. If I had a beef with Kevin, those are probably some of the things I would attack at too. If we was squabbling and trading words, I'd look here, man. You know, you's a puppet. You can't do, cause see, it's stuff I could do. I'm not as big as Kevin, but it's stuff I could do that it's up to me to do it. Kevin gotta basically get permission to do what he wants to do. He can't just do what Kevin Hart want to do. Far as like comedy aspect, right? That's pretty, and that's because under contracts and legal situations. I want to be able to call my own shot, cross my own T, dot my own I. I want to be the boss, but I don't get me wrong. I know I got to do a lot to earn that. But I don't want to give nobody that
opportunity
or control of me right off the top. I work with you and under you all day long, but I don't want to be no puppet or no yeser.
So pretty much you feel where Cat Williams coming from, because pretty much
I feel what he's
original.
I can understand what he's saying, but I don't think the way he's approaching it like a street. Like a street or an underground person.
He was saying he could put the gloves on and all.
They said one time, I heard about where he had actually did a show, and it wasn't, and you know, any comic, the best of them have bad sets. But they said he rapped the whole time he was up there. I mean, you're a comic. What you doing rapping, bro? You should have. And So and then it kind of didn't go his way, but then what do you expect? He was doing something he don't do, rap. Had he been up there doing jokes and telling Cat Williams jokes, it probably would have went a little better. But that whole mishap thing, it probably starts up with to reach for media and stuff like that. But then it goes out of proportion or gets blown or taken another level because because now look, they working together. If you saw that, now it's something him and Kat and Kevin is doing together.
Okay.
So it was kind of media build up, right.
Publicity stuff,
right. But then it's kind of gotten out of control, and some of it, cause like I said, I'm tripping on how he got jumped or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, he brung that on himself though, because how the hell you gonna come? This dude from Philly. I mean, and you don't weigh but 20. Cat's so small that if you swing at him and miss, you can knock his little ass down. You know,
You have your own swagger.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you keeping yourself original. You
Right.
like, hey, I'm not gonna be no puppet. I'm gonna be me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's the main thing that count. You know?
Right. That's what and one thing I'm struggling with is the actual stage name going just by Uncle Pimpin. You know, because real talk, I ain't no pimp. They just hoes. But but that name is turning like for example, I do some gospel comedy too, and then how the gospel folk gonna introduce me. Okay, coming up now we got Uncle Pimpin, praise the Lord, all in the same station. You know what I'm saying? The same sentence, man. So the Uncle Pimpin thing, like I said, and it is not. I don't claim that because I think I'm a pimp or I even want to be a pimp. Maybe because I used to be a pimp, but that don't got nothing to do with it either. I don't claim it because of that. I haven't thrown it away because if I say Ernest Moore, you'd be like, who the hell is that? But if I say Uncle Pimpin, you still don't know who it is. It's like, oh, Uncle Pimpin, who is that? You know, you'll be a little more interested in who is Uncle Pimpin just because of how it stand out. And if I say Ernest Moore, at least till I build my name up to Steve Harvey or D.L. Hughley or status. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So right now, that's why I stick to that, and then it gives me something to talk about the first couple minutes. When I know y'all looking for a pimp, a perm, and all that, a Cadillac. You know what I mean? I got those things, but I ain't no pimp. They just hoes.
Well, you know how the way I feel. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm gonna put it down now.
I'll tell you.
This is Urban Grandstand. This is Vernon Shelton. I'm with my man
Uncle Pimpin. You know it. Hey, you can follow me on the social media. Whoever see this here, let all the social media people like me follow me on Instagram under Uncle Pimpin, Ernest Moore, Uncle Pimpin. Twitter under Uncle Pimpin 1 at Uncle Pimpin 1 under Twitter. And on Facebook, now I got a lot of my religious folk friends on the Facebook. So I didn't put Uncle Pimpin on the Facebook. I put comedian Ernest Moore. So look under that on Facebook. You can find me on, I live on Twitter. So if you go to at Uncle Pimpin 1 and say something or do something, I'm gonna know you did it right away. Cause my phone won't say, hey Nick, they on Twitter again. So. Wouldn't it be crazy if Siri's voice was a nigga? They let a nigga like Siri, can you look this up? Hold on, nigga. Wait a minute. I'm still looking up for